it is. Worked for me like 20 minutes ago. So I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, you're you and you're super special. So like of course stuff works for you.
I mean it could be that. It could be that because I am like the owner of the community that this OP badge is linked to. So then I'm like, did I make it super like did I put a requirement on here? Because you can do that. You can be like, yes, you have to have certain things. Um, you
You
know,
have to be at least 6 feet tall
yeah, to ride this
playing this.
ride. So I don't know. Maybe this will be a special one, and only your son and I will have it. Like, ah, darn it! Because I wanted him to be on an OP that everybody could get. So we'll see. I'm sure we'll figure it out, and we'll
Yeah.
just have it like at a different time too if it doesn't work.
Yeah, I mean we could just have it like once it gets fixed, you can just have it live for a little bit.
Yeah, yeah, it should be short.
Okay,
I'm
we for
imagining it.
the weekend. Here, let me get off my Wi-Fi. So I might cut off here and I might need
Okay.
to like come back and so but I'm gonna yeah, one second.
All right. Your son says it could be a Cloudflare thing too. So like that happened yesterday apparently. Um, so we'll see. Oh, I see Unc Dino roll in and roll out. And it looks like we lost Sin, didn't we? So DJ vaped. It's just you and me. Hope you've been enjoying music festival. It's been so crazy to see the beast pad and everybody like it's been awesome. Check 1 2. Simple. Argue there, brother.
Oh hi, can you hear me?
Ohio. Yes.
uh Unctina, welcome. If you could hear the screen or the live stream in world, thank you for joining us for the Community Building Decentraland X Space. We host these every week at noon Eastern every Saturday, and everyone's welcome to join. We host these for the community, for everyone.
Yeah, and what a big week. I mean, music festival's been crazy good. I feel like it's the best one yet. Just I think they did some like new things this week or this week this year that really made it just better, just better. Um, and we're not done yet. We got today still.
We have a whole day of fun left. I mean, from my perspective, I mean, I will. Hmm, it's a tough one for me because, like, the 2021 music festival holds a dear place in my heart, and I mean, I would say it's like still kind of like the biggest to date, maybe even the most publicized one to date, because had talents like Deadmau and Paris Hilton come through, as well as like a few other names that are like pretty famous. Uh, but like those performances were super amazing for the technology at the time. So I I think this music festival has been better than 22, 23, and definitely better than 2024.
I would agree. I mean, like there were really good things about the past music festivals. Definitely, I think the Bjork. concert where the Bjork's video was playing and like the scene was changing as the video was going, like that was amazing. And there was rain and the grass grew, like that was so special. But I feel like there's an intimacy with this year that
Mhm.
feels like deeper than we've had in the past. It's live. It's like
Yep.
it's either live or like pre-recorded, but you can tell it's not just restreaming a YouTube video by the artist that the artist may or may not ever know about, but like it's actually them. They're
Mhm.
addressing Decentraland and like they're talking as it, they can like talk to the avatars down below, which is really cool. So yeah, it feels
N
really like connected.
Yeah, 100%. Like, I mean, examples, like we have many of these examples. You just mentioned Bjork. Like, did Bjork come in world? Did Bjork kind of enjoy with us, or
Well,
was it her agent?
Bjork was
Or
there. Bjork was there. Like I sniped that
well,
name as
I know,
soon as
yeah, that's
they
what I was gonna say. I was like, someone named Bjork was there,
I
but
sniped that name the moment they announced her. Sandon was so mad. I was like, "Yep, Bjork is here." But then,
I
like,
did this.
yeah, but karma kicked my ass because then the name glitch happened, and I had to stay as Bjork for like 3 months. So I'm like, "Yep, like I'm
Yep, don't.
sneaky."
Yep, don't do drugs, kids.
So I don't think I think I sent Bjork the name to a different wallet, and I've never worn it again. But
Oh
yeah,
my
like
lord.
I also pretended I was Ozzy Osbourne for like 2 seconds because everybody believed I was. So I was like, oh shit, shit, shit. This that
Does that come up?
I can't do this. Yeah.
Oh, looks like Unk is asking. So, do we just chat in here? Yes, sir. Enjoy the convo. Sorry, I'm like typing out loud over here. I'm dumb. I'm sorry, Canessa. But back to our convo. I mean, like, okay, Bjork. Like, do you think Deadmau was here? Do you think Paris Hilton was here? Absolutely not. But you know who was here? Office
Office drummer.
drummer was here in a world partying with us, as well as streaming to his fans, his community. Like that that's what, like, to me, that's what it's all about. That's what a music fest performer should be like, should be doing. Like, they should be bringing their friends, their fans in, like, and not just like be here for to collect the paycheck and all right, bye. Like,
Yeah.
even if Office Drummer right now were to collect the paycheck and say, "Yeah, bye," he has already done like 8 times the work that previous performers have done for the platform in their position.
Yeah. And I think just like I mean, he was into it. He was like dancing around and maybe he won't come back. Maybe he'll just do, something, like different, but it definitely made the experience feel like organic and real. And I think that's the thing is like you don't like don't just take
Rustan's here, by the
people.
way.
What's
Sorry.
that?
Rustan's here, by the way.
Oh,
I'm
okay,
sorry to cut
okay,
you off.
good. Help desk is here. I'm gonna send Unk some wearables, so I'm gonna log in real quick. Um, so Unk, we are live on Twitter on X. You can find us at Canessa DCL, or that's me, or Sinful Meat Sticks. Is it a plural? Is it a sticks or stick?
It's a stick. It's only a
Uh,
sticks on Twitch because some
uh,
smart mother trucker took the name from me. Even though I think it was me that took the name from
oh,
me, and I just forgot the login.
that's sad. Okay.
That's tragic.
So there's a single meat stick. Or you could find us at CB Decentraland on X. So
You,
we're over there talking, but we're streaming it onto the parcel. So yeah, if you have questions, you can ask them in chat or join us here. Oh no, Rooston said the badge worked for him. So I think
Badge worked for
Rustan.
him. I mean, if anyone would like to watch my the screen up at the La Cantina, they will see a Mew Mew that is struggling to claim badge.
We are special, Rustan, but not in the. I mean, I know we're special. I know that, but like, that's a story for a different day. I think we're all special here, partying in the metaverse. I didn't put any permissions. I'm like thinking that I put permissions on it that made it like unique to just us, like
Es,
admins. But
es Canessa.
I didn't. I know better. I know I didn't do that on purpose. Um, Mew, do you want to try it again? See if it works for you. Maybe it was like an error
the,
that we fixed.
the Mew Mew will try again. The Mew Mew has claimed badge.
Oh,
Success.
it works. Okay.
Success.
All right. It just needed. I mean, I deployed it last night, so I
It,
don't know. Sometimes
it needed Rustan to like walk over to the server, poke it a couple times, give it a kick, and then it's like,
I think should we start calling him Lord Rustan just to like inflate his ego? Um, yeah. Jedi Metron, Alan, DJ Vaped. It's good to see you guys in the space, and good to see people pulling up in World. Sultry, Unk, uh, Flawless, of course, my dear. It's so good to see you guys. Oh, and Unk, you found us.
Unk
Yay!
found us in on. Oh yes. What's up, Unk? Welcome.
Yay! Unk, I
It.
sent you some goodies, some more wearables. I'll have to send you a beer too.
Yep. And also, if you walk forward towards this booth that I'm standing next to, click on the red button. You'll claim your attendance token.
And these, we should explain what those are. Like, if you're familiar with kind of the Web3 space, they're similar to other attendance tokens that just they go into your wallet and they just they sit there. They show that you were here at this time. They can be bought or sold. The idea is that someday they might increase in value. Especially this one's got Ruston on it, so I think that one is
Unk,
a pretty
Unk
cool one.
said that his API failed.
Okay, so maybe it
May-
just takes
Maybe a reload, like a
yeah
slash reload. Unk. So if you type, is it backslash? So if you
yeah.
type backslash reload on your chat and enter, you'll reload the scene. Maybe you can do that and give it a try. And then we have a carrot lover over here. He is they are styling a fancy carrot. Num num.
I
This
love
is
the
fun.
names.
You know what I love about this current situation here at La Cantina?
What's that?
It's almost like we're getting ready for a field trip. Like we're like standing outside the bus
Oh
and we're like,
gosh.
okay, everyone, come claim your attendance token. Make sure to
You know, you say that, but you're not a teacher, so you've never been traumatized by field trips of the
no,
actual raw.
one that's traumatized. I was the one doing the traumatizing.
Oh
Uh,
gosh, yeah,
Y-
yeah.
so I'm well aware of
You
what
were the
takes place.
one.
I may have been the one that like walked away from the group a little too
Okay,
far.
then you're the one. You're gonna be standing right next to me the whole time. You get to hold my clipboard. I'll
I
give you
get
a little special task to
damn it.
distract you and make you think you're special, but
Uh,
really, it's to
s-
keep my eyes on you.
Honestly, I thought you were gonna say you'll let me hold your tail. I've
No,
been wanting to
no,
pet your tail, but
no. You you touch it and you got an FYI and you're going to the principal's office.
oh no.
Yep.
Is an FYI like the equivalent of a referral? Is
Yeah.
that like
Yeah,
that could
it's bad.
did you have that? Did you have to write those? I got many of them.
I you know what? I never did. My kids no, my kids the cops were called and they were
Oh no.
they like a little bit more serious consequences than
Mew
FYI.
Mew Mew Toxic Waifu Mew Alan Howick. I just seen him. Alan, welcome, or I mean Jedi. Welcome, Jedi. Yeah.
We have such a big week. Can we just stop and spill the beans since Toxic's here because it's been such a busy week And I know we've like there's so much going on with Music Fest, but I feel like this thing happened this week that is like I don't want it to get missed. Mods, Sin, did you see Toxic's post from Regenesis Labs?
I mean, I don't know nothing, but I did like sit in a official Discord,
Oh,
Decentraland
yeah.
Discord call for about 7 hours yesterday.
Okay, so you were
Um,
there.
and I met, me and them met a troll. We had fun. Um, we talked about the intricacies of the metaverse.
And drum roll to wrap it all up for anybody that wasn't in there or that didn't see the announcement. Toxic, you have been hired as the new, let's see if I can say it right, community and comms, or is it comms and communication lead for Regenesis Labs. So let's see if I can do the sound effects here. Clap.
Clap.
Ah, sheesh. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I got.
More.
I always take a second round. Yeah, I got hired as comms and community. No, community and comms lead. Man, now I'm distracted myself. Yeah, it's been a pleasure. I did a hackathon with Regenesis Labs, and it was a very nice experience for me and Regenesis Labs, and we really yeah, it clicked for me, and I'm very happy in my new position. And many nice things are planned. The first announcement will drop on Monday, so keep an eye on that. But maybe it's okay. I give you all a little. I mean, this is CBD. I think you all deserve a little sneak peek. So on Monday, we are going to announce the community testing program for the mobile client. And this will be very, very nice because I know many of you already tried the mobile client, but the team has been cooking really, really hard in the background. They really want to get in the next fast with the mobile client. And of course, we need the community. We need the feedback. We need to work on it. We want to make it the client for the community. So we need much feedback, and we will have 8 guided sessions, and you will be paid for it. Like if you're going to be elected for the mobile testing program, you can earn up to $250, and you will get a very exclusive and nice emote. So yeah, keep an eye on the new Regenesis Labs category in the Decentraland Discord. Everything will be announced there. You can apply, and the criteria to get elected are: how long are you on the Decentraland? Which device are you using, like Apple, Android, because we need like 50-50. And yeah, I'm super hyped. And of course, if you have time at the testing sessions, it will be 8, each 1 hour. And after each of these testing sessions, you need to fill out a little form. It's going to be very nice, very, very sleek organized. This was very important for me because we all saw what happened with the alpha testing. And we don't want to happen this again, that the user feel like they are unpaid tester or something like this. We really want to value everyone's time, and we want to push the freaking mobile client to the next level, and it's going to be very nice. I had already I had already the chance to test the new version of the mobile client, and it's getting really nice. Like, they are dropping new features, they're implementing them. Like last week, I think it was at CBD, Ruslan was saying a few things what he would wish for in the mobile client, and I was just like biting my table because I was like, oh my god, Ruslan, I want to tell you what they are cooking, but I wanted to wait till I get announced official, and this happened yesterday. So yeah, no, if you have anything regarding Regenesis Labs, you are very, 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 very welcome to slide in my DMs, and I'm ready.
Toxic. That is amazing. Sinful's realizing that like he can possibly, if he was chosen for this program, earn money by playing Decentraland on his phone at work. Hopefully you haven't told your boss that you do any of this, Sin, and they're not listening in. Like, probably should make sure they don't hear this, but like, wow, Sin. They're
Yeah,
nice.
you need to be there for the testing sessions. Like there will be when we drop the form, there will be different time slots which you can choose, and then we will see how many users can best attend, because it really is like 1 hour very focused testing. Like we are going in with the developer, they're going to tell us what we need to test, what's the focus this day, and we can also expect to see changes going fast because everyone is really um, right now preparing to get this in the most efficient way done as we can. So you need to be around at least on Discord to join the testing sessions because they are guided. But yeah, basically, you will get paid to play Decentraland on mobile. I'm looking much forward to. I'm really hyped.
I mean, I'm just sitting here waiting for it to just be officially released. I would love to abuse my work free time with Decentraland partying. I wouldn't be able to. I wouldn't miss a party anymore. I wouldn't be depressed at work or as depressed at work. Because, but
I totally feel this. And to be honest, like let's say 1 or 2 months ago, I was like, hmm, do I really need a mobile client? Me personally, okay? So because I got used to the client on the desktop and everything. But at Regenesis Labs, we have each week a testing session where the whole team comes together and we are just testing them. And in the first times, I was like, okay, yeah, I have it on my phone now. I wanna open the client, you know. But with each week, it got better and better, and now I'm at a point where I really like, okay, we need to get this, we need to drop this, so user can use it because I see myself using it much in the future. The focus will be much on, as right now, we are much working on the friends feature. It's going to be different than in the Decentraland. Also, the events feature is really, it's really, really nice. Like you're getting notifications on your phone that this or that event is starting. It's really, it's crazy. And yeah, also we tested deep links the other week, worked very well. And this, I think this was already the biggest sneak peek. I'm not even sure, you know, like I need to get used to my new role. I'm absolutely not sure what I'm allowed to about talk, but to be honest, everyone told me I should just share what I think is the most interesting for the community. So I'm just going this way.
oh, talk about it all. You're doing great.
We love you, Tox. Like, I'm so glad. Like, you are the perfect person for this role. And I don't know, yesterday I was just like, like it just was this feeling of like everything's gonna be okay. Like, it might not be easy, but that doesn't mean it's bad. Like we've got a lot of challenges ahead of us, which every single like upstart, tech company does. But like with the right people at the helm, it's like, yeah, those challenges, we're gonna face them and we're gonna be okay. Like, we're gonna find a way through them. And you're one of those people that you're in the position you should be in. So I'm so happy. I'm so proud of you. Um, can't wait to see what you do.
Thank you, thank you. And let's see, we have some questions inward regarding the mobile testing program. So basically, if you are in the Decentraland Discord, you should not miss it because we're going to push some announcements on Monday, and you will have the whole December to apply. We want to start in early January with the testing. And as I said, it will be 8 sessions. So yeah, let's get this done. And I'm really, really hyped. I can't, you know, guys, I'm just very, very happy, very thankful that I got this opportunity because I know in this community there are other people that would have deserved it too. Um, and I can still believe that I got this opportunity now. I'm super, super happy, and I'm ready to work for it, to prove myself. And yeah, I just want to make the community proud. This is the most important thing to me, that yeah, that I feel that we have now a very, very good seat at the table, and I think this was important. So I'm happy.
You know how I know you're a good one because of what you just kind of said. Like it's like, hey, I got this position. Now time to get to the real work. Opposed to like, when individuals find success, they're like, yeah, I made it, this is great, and then, like, don't feel any like sense of shifting urgency, like, so I think your mindset is in the right place. I think the Regenesis Labs made a good decision.
I'm just thinking the whole time, like, getting the position was the easy part. Like, and it was not easy at all because I worked my ass off the last month. Was really not easy at all, but it was the easy part. What's now coming, this is the hard part and the important part I need to deliver. And more important, Regenesis Labs needs to deliver. But to be honest, I think chances are pretty high that it's going good. At least as far as what I'm seeing, I see that everyone that's working right now there is super passionate about the project on a level that resonates with me. And you all know how much I love Decentraland. So I really feel at Regenesis Labs at home. And I wasn't even expecting this level of commitment that I would feel towards Regenesis Labs, but seeing these people really trying to push what's possible. And this is just for me it makes me happy to see it because I'm so long in the space. You all know how it is. Um, the problems we faced in the past, and now seeing that something new is coming up that's trying to make things better than they were before, it's very motivating for me.
Hip hip hooray! And I want to say welcome to a couple of friends that just joined us, like Old Guy, Jim Cedric. I feel like I missed one. I thought I saw one that I just said hi to. But yes, hi everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. Make sure to claim your OP badge. And oh, Vanessa, I see that you got Unk all dripped out.
I did. If anybody's here that needs more wearables, let me know. I sent some to Unk. I think I need to send some more to Carrot Lover. I don't know if I have more Carrot wearables. But yeah, definitely, like, we'll get you dripped out as much as we can, and you should have some emotes in there as well. Um, Toxic, I wanted to rewind, reset the room a tiny bit, just because there are new people here, and we're talking about like Regenesis Labs Foundation, and maybe we could just explain real briefly, like, what is Regenesis Labs, why do we have them, like, how does that impact the community, like, yeah, I guess what's the significance with the community and like moving forward, as much as we can. Just maybe good to reset a little bit there.
Mm. Okay, yeah, of course, you're right. Like, I think if you're joining the space for the first time, maybe for the music festival, and then you hear people talking about Foundation, Regenesis Labs, and whatever, I think this is kinda kinda overwhelming. So, from Regenesis Labs side, Regenesis Labs is the executive arm of the Decentraland DAO. A DAO is a decentralized autonomous organization, and we had a little restructuring in the last year. So, but maybe this is too deep. Maybe this is too deep. So let's just say Genesis Labs is the executive arm of the Decentraland DAO, and we are focused on turning community ideas and proposals and priorities into real and operational outcomes. And the role of Regenesis Labs is to support builders and strengthen the community coordination, and yeah, to help deliver the DAO long-term vision for Decentraland. So, in the current focus that we are having is to launch the first official production-ready Decentraland app for mobile, and also we would like to get to restart the grants program for creators and developers. This is also our focus at the moment, very much. Also, we need to work on our communication, so that's why I'm here. And yeah, so DCA Genesis Labs is the executive arm of the Decentraland DAO.
Perfect. I mean, it's just nice. Like, sometimes I have to rewind. Why can't I say that word today? Rewind myself and like realize, when like I speak in jargon, I speak in like technical terms that new users might not, it just might lose them in the process. And like those that have been here, the journey, the ups and the downs, and I just think that like this part is really important to see, like, we finally have feet on the ground. We're finally moving. It's like a big steam engine. Like we finally are getting it moving forward. So I I'm excited, and I hope we can like start feeling that impact more and more, especially with the
Mm.
idea of like the grants like that. I think is gonna really move the compass when if like when it happens.
Yeah, and maybe it's important to say that Decentraland as a whole is kind of something special that is not like a usual game. Like for example, when you have Fortnite or when you're playing any other big game, let's say, I think Fortnite is very good, but also Roblox. You have a company that is ahead of it, and of course they have a kind of interest in earning money. And the Decentraland things are a little bit different. We have the Decentraland Foundation. It's a non-profit organization that is responsible for the client that we're using right now. So if you're on Decentraland and you use a client, this is the foundation client, and Decentraland aims to be built on an open protocol. This is very important and makes it special to other things. So, but if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. And also, if you have any questions or doubts with me in my, this is just something I want to say for the OGs here. If you have any concerns with me in this new position or new role, please reach out to me. Let me know. And yeah, my DMs are always open.
I have an issue, and I'm gonna bring it out to the open. All right. Why are you so damn great? That it really becomes an issue because like if you're too great, it takes all the attention and brings it to you. What like I don't know. Do you see a conflict of interest within your greatness and your new position at the Regenesis Summit or Regenesis Lab?
Okay, you're gonna laugh. You're gonna laugh now. Sinful. But this was really a concern from Regenesis Lab's side.
What? Hold up.
When we talked now, when we talked about me being hired, one of the biggest concerns, especially that Gina had, was if I would have enough time to continue with what I'm doing in the Central End. Because I don't know how it happened, but in the last year or the last 2 years, it really became my full-time job. I don't even know why. I know why, because I love the community, I love the project. It really became my full-time job to be to be in the Central End, to talk about it, to be part and just to be part of the community. So, and of course there were concerns what's happening, because our ecosystem, we are small, and every change can bring big change after this. So the concern was, okay, what happens now if we take toxic waifu out of the community and put it into the Regenesis labs? This can't happen. And this was very, very open communicated that first and all, I'm a community member. So I'm in the center because I want to be. I'm not here because I'm paid. I'm getting now paid, and this is nice, but this is not the reason why I'm here. And my whole priority is the community, not Regenesis Labs, not the foundation. It's the freaking community, and this is what I stand for. And I was afraid when we had this talk at Regenesis Labs that they would say, okay, toxic, then maybe it's better if you stay in the position that you are. But no, it was just like, do you think you can do both? And I was like, yeah, I think so. And they were just like, okay, then let's fucking try it. Let's ship it. Let's do it. And it's really, it's crazy. Like, damn, I even don't understand how I can be here. It's, I'm so happy, really.
Well, that's the thing though. Like, and honestly, it's such a issue in our little internet culture here that like people with that work for DAO don't feel like they're community. It's like that's what it needs to be. You need to be a part of us, and as well as like in your position, you are serving the community. I yeah, I don't
Totally.
think priorities are straight there. We need to align this toxic.
We really need to align this. I also want to see the DAO and especially Genesis Labs being much more inward, because this is something that I think is super important. Of course, now that I am in this position, I could just go and tell them what the community is interested in. But you know what? This would be too easy, and I don't want it like this. I really want to bring Regenesis Labs into in-world that they can see with their own eyes and experience what we experience. And to be honest, this is kind of exactly what everyone expects from me there. They're all very happy. Like the other day, I think I told it yesterday when we were in the Regenesis Labs voice chat. The other day, I was in world with Rodrigo Paile. He is working on the mobile client as product manager, and he previous worked for Maxim. Maybe you know this because of Sims. And he was like, okay, everyone has so nice variables. Why do I don't have nice variables? Then I was like, yeah, this is something. And so I
Because
was
you got to come in world to get them.
exactly. And then I was like, okay, come, I'm gonna drip you out, and this is it's much fun, and they are really, even the new people that are getting hired, they are really getting close to the Decentraland, getting inward, experiencing it on their own. And I think this is very important that we are very, very close to using the product. And this is just something that's happening right now. It's already happening, but yeah, I think maybe some maybe some people are shy. I don't know, but I see Regenesis Labs being more and more inward very soon. Also, have a few projects planned. How I would like to see Regenesis Labs joining more inward. And so far, everything that I have said what I would like to do got green light. So I'm very hyped for the next year.
All right. So one takeaway from what you just said is that we need to start shaming the Regenesis avatars into like, why are you wearing those brown pants, uh, and inspire them to get
This
more
already
drip. No, I'm
happens.
kidding. I don't know if that would work.
Mods, oh
Yes,
my
I
god,
know, but I'm
this
noticing a
already
pattern. There's a
happens.
pattern here.
like I get so often, and don't get me wrong, but I get so often when Gino is in world, people are users are sending me screenshots and telling me, even if I wasn't even if I only was doing the hackathon, people are DMing me, Toxic, you need to do something. Take a look how Gino is dressed. He is executive director. This is not okay. And yeah, I need to go with everyone shopping, I think. But to be honest, I think at least Gino, he did better. The last day he was showing up at the Metaverse Music Festival, and he was dressed in wearables from the Metaverse Music Festival 2022, I think. And I think
Nice.
he wanted to show off that he has these wearables, but it was not good enough for the community because I got like 3 screenshots of him standing inward with people telling me, oh my god, he needs to go shopping. And I was just like,
No, no,
oh my
no,
god,
no. I
he
will
tried.
defend. I will defend him for that one because
Yeah,
those 2022 wearables, like
they
that
were
just
fire.
shows your
Yeah.
stripes.
Hey,
Yeah. Go
Mm.
yeah,
ahead,
like
Vanessa.
yeah, like Alan, Alan Howick. Like Alan, it keeps the outfit pure. So does Jim, but like those are old wearables, but they rock them different. It's and oh my gosh, is that really the culture that we've created? That like you it doesn't matter how many DAO proposals you've curated and the behind the scenes. Like if you show up looking like a scrub, you're gonna get shade. Like it's cute. It's kind of cute. It's kind of like what the heck. But it is that is funny. He should just wear like 5 pairs of wings and like some crazy glowy shit, and then everybody's like, oh yeah, he knows what's up. Like he's down.
Yeah, he could call it a day after that, after stacking 5 wings.
I really love this. Like, yeah, I think when you're in the Decentraland, there are different ways of contributing. So, for example, in the DAO, most of the time it was like the people that are active, at least this is my feeling. People that were active in the DAO were not the people that you would see inward, and the other way around. The people that were active inward, you would not see them in the DAO. So, I think this really, as Sinfo said earlier, this needs to be shifted because I really think we're all having our places, of course, but with with all the great things that we have, also responsibilities are coming. And I think the responsibility is that we all see Decentraland is different than any other game. We are not customers, yeah, we are contributors. And so we all need to raise our voices when we see that something is not going as we wanted, because the community, in my opinion, we have the power and we just need to take more use of it. And I think we can change things for the better. So, but let's talk. Sorry, friends, I didn't want to come in here and bring the DAO talk. I know everyone is hyped for the music festival. So let's please talk about the music festival, because I'm like so freaking happy that the music festival is happening. It's the best event of the year for real. And we are having a very nice ABC episode later. It's 2 hours earlier than usual, where we're going around at the music festival. And if you didn't have the chance to claim the rarebits that are around, or didn't have the chance to check out the whole festival area, please come and yeah, go on an adventure with us.
Alrighty, back to the Metaverse Music Festival talk. I specialize in this, Canessa. I'm an expert, some will say.
Oh, okay. Let's hear it.
Uh, my expertise is just asking Toxic Waifu what was her favorite part so far of the music festival. Any stages that stand out to you or performances?
Oh my god, this is a hard question.
I
So,
know it's so hard.
okay, what really surprised me was the drama yesterday, because I was like, okay, we're getting a drama, and then he was like ripping off all these amazing tunes. I was not expecting it. But I think
And for
my
context, I think Toxic is using ripping off in context of like just doing amazing, like just
yes,
going at it
is
instead
this
of
is this
just
wrong?
instead of
Yeah.
plagiarizing.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm not native in English, friends. Please, you need to
It,
help me.
yeah, it can mean like
That's why I'm
stealing.
here.
Like if I
Oh
rip
my
off
god.
Sin's Mew Bubble, but that's okay. That's we're
Oh
all
my
friends.
god,
We're all
friends,
That's why
learning.
we're
We're all
here.
learning.
I'm saying
That's
this
why.
since I'm saying this since months. So could you not tell me? Oh my god, you need to take care of me with this.
We must protect Toxic Waifu at all costs,
Yes,
Canessa.
please. Okay, the drama was really awesome, but what what was most shocking to me was yesterday, Mr. Draffels.
Oh,
because
Yeah.
because oh my god, this was so crazy. I was not expecting it at all. Really, not at all. If you haven't seen it, it was a dude. Many of you might know. He has a paperback on his head, and he was doing so nice tunes I never heard before in my whole life. But damn, it's really hard to say what was the best, because now I'm thinking, oh, of course, the best thing was seeing Make on the big stage. Like, this was a 360 moment for me, just because I remember when he started his DJ journey in Decentraland, and then seeing him on the main stage. And really, I was just like a fangirl in the crowd. I was like, oh my god, I know this dude. this was this was really crazy, and I enjoyed it much. Also, I really loved on the first day. I think she's called Flu, the DJ with the blue hair. She
Yes.
it
That
was
was
ED,
crazy.
yeah, EDM emo. It was, oh my god, I lived for it. So I don't know what was my fav so far. But what's about you guys?
yeah, there were some great ones. Canessa, do you want to go first or should I?
I think I think like as far as musicians go, the one you mentioned, the nice lady with the blue hair, like that, she was like connecting with the crowd. That was insane. Like I got so much video, and then like the video, when you zoomed out, it just captured a whole different experience with the stage and the set moving. So that kind of gave us like our typical Decentraland metaverse music, high energy EDM. But like the surprise was the piano players, where it's like, whoa, okay, like this fits really well. Like it's not, like a techno rave with light save light the of that. I think obviously like seeing DJ, like our buddy Make up there, Dr. Jaffel. I don't know if I didn't see Billy T Coin at the same time, but like I know they know each other, so like that was really cool. Um, so obviously, just pride of all of our friends, Crypto Minotaur, like rocking it was huge. But for me, like a different gem was not music. It was the Pennies in Purgatory build. Like again, Foundation did something different. They included art, like non-musical art in this. And I don't know, like I just personally that project I freaking love. It resonated with me, but it really was refreshing to see non-music because like it's almost like if you are gonna go, I don't know, like if anybody goes perfume shopping, but you go and you smell the perfume, and pretty soon your nose is just like you can't tell the difference. So they have this like bucket of coffee beans that you smell the perfume and then you smell the beans to like cleanse your nose. And that to me was what that art exhibit was. Like it gave us a chance to like leave the music, let the last artist settle in our bones, enjoy it, appreciate it, go chill, go look at the art, and then come back and like kind of a reset. So I just think like as far as the depth of the experience, Foundation that choice by including art. I mean, I'm always going to advocate for the art, but I think that I'm really glad. I'm going to put it in the review on Yelp. 10 out of 10 recommend, including art. And if you guys haven't been to Pennies for Purgatory in Purgatory yet, like go check it out. I had to buy a piece.
K- Kanessa, do you think we should jump over to the music fest since
Yeah,
we're talking about it, and
yes,
maybe
we
we could even,
should.
yeah.
Should we jump right to Pennies and then like there's an OP badge there that if people want to grab, they should. It's -71, -68.
That's for the pennies, correct?
Yeah, -71. I don't even know honestly if this will take you right to it. It might. I think they all take you to the spawn point. No, it does. It does. It should. Hopefully, I'm gonna jump over. Yeah, yeah. So just go up through, and the OP is on the top. Alan's voice. Okay, Alan is like if Chris Hemsworth like gets hurt in a Marvel movie, I think that Alan can be the next Thor. Just listen to his voice.
What were the coordinates again?
-71, -68, and I did type it in chat.
Oh, for some reason. Oh, there it is. Duh. I'm dumb. I'm dumb and blind. Don't worry.
That's
Don't
okay.
mind me.
We got you. I'm a little salty. I couldn't buy the penny that I wanted, but it's okay. It's okay. It's not for sale because it's so cool. So I got a cool one.
Had a cool penny.
I got a
Hey.
cool penny. Counting my pennies.
This is the perfect build in a way because pennies have been under attack
Oh yeah.
in our meat sack world.
Yeah, I think that's the whole point is that they're endangered species, and these are pennies that Alan has found in the wild. Did not modify them in any way. The corrosion is real. And now I have to find my penny, the one I bought. Let's see. I wanted an American penny. Let's see.
I will say the substance on some of these pennies I may be having questions here. Like this pink one, what could have been on this
Oh,
penny?
I don't know. I think it's on it. This is what you get. Okay.
Okay, so then there was a science teacher that dipped a penny into like a volcano here because it looks
Oh,
like a lava rock formation.
yep, yep. All right, Alan, where's my penny?
Where's
Am I
where's that
blind?
penny?
Am I not seeing it?
Wait a second, these are Canadian pennies.
Some of them are.
Yeah, it's the first floor, or yeah, first floor is the American pennies, I guess. Next floor up is Canadian. Oh, this is the neat. What happened to the penny?
Where did my penny go? Hold on.
Let's see what Alan's saying. Is it up here? Oh, well, these are Canadian. Oh, this one's pretty. Looks like it was dipped in acid. I want this one.
All right, all right. Oh, here. Okay. Okay, this one. Yeah, I love the, I don't know, like I love the abstraction of the colors and everything. It is cool. I appreciate the madness of this. Like, I don't know, it's just really cool.
Actually, you know, I Alan Howick inspires me. He's one of those individuals that has been rocking with us for a while. Where did you go to get a penny? My Decentraland just crashed.
Ah. I know. I feel like there's probably a story behind each one of these. Okay, and then on the top, the OP machine is over here in the corner. And yeah, and now you have a little piece of history, and I think this build is going away. I think I saw Ellen say that, like, I think it's going away. Is it? I thought these were staying up, but I could be wrong.
Where's the pennies? After crashing, things have not been the same. I am lost within a festival.
And I see some of our new friends have connected to us on the CBD server. So we have, so there's the main Decentraland Discord server. It's really big. You know, there's that's where like you get official help from Decentraland. Our CBD server is smaller. It's community run. We just, yeah. Not that we're anarchists, but we do what we want to, and we sometimes it can be a good place just to get questions because it's not quite so big as the main Decentraland server, and then sometimes we have concerns from the community that like we want to bring to Foundation, and that's, yeah, so that's kind of the, I'd say the, some of the big purpose that we've had there is like when the community wants to move the compass, like what do we do? And so it started many years ago with a first initiative of like we wanted to put a screen at one of the most popular, you know, places on the map. So that's how it started. But being part of both servers is really good. Not saying ours is better, but you know, sometimes we have donuts and weed, and they probably just have donuts at the main one.
Canessa, you don't have to be so modest. So I will. Our Discord is better. Okay, I made it to the top. I wanted to ask you something. Oh yeah, where did you go to get a penny?
Oh, Alan is saying grab the penny on the ground on the first floor so that you can get a free emote. All right. I like
Oh,
I like
yes.
I like free. So there's a penny on the ground. There it is. Oh my gosh.
Derek is bathing on the penny water or in the penny water.
Somebody should be Pennywise.
Well, maybe his parrot. You see the parrot on Derek's shoulder? Maybe his
Maybe.
name is Pennywise.
Okay, so now I'm at the top. And then I toss the lucky penny. Oh, this is so
Yes.
cool. It's not letting me eat. All right, here we go. Eat. Eat. I do not want to let go of this penny.
It's sacred.
Vanessa is not letting it go.
But yeah, the community building Decentraland Discord server is definitely a good resource. Even if you just like want to know what's going on, like if there's an event happening at the moment and you're bored, like you can go in there, pop in, ask. There's definitely plenty of friends that are there.
Okay, so Alan, I think
Hey.
as a speaker. Hey, thanks for coming up. Lots of questions in world.
Oh, my pleasure. Thank you so much for dropping by. It's great. I swear to God, I built this for stuff like this, CBD groups, ABC groups, and normal Decentraland users. So glad to have you here.
I'm happy we didn't disappoint.
Not one bit. No, thanks so much. So I guess, fire away any questions, or I can give you a little, spiel on it, or,
But question one, I would like to hold a penny in my wallet. Where do I go to mint one?
Okay. You want to mint a penny, like an NFT, or do you just want the emote?
The mint it, the NFT.
Oh, okay. Well, there's a UI on the bottom right side of the screen.
Oh wow, I'm
And
blind.
no, you know
Thank you.
what? No, you're not blind, man. What I've realized is that UI is invisible. Like it's there, but even I don't notice it. So, it's something to think about for the next time I make a build. These UIs that are kind of on the edge of the screen aren't terribly visible or effective. So, but there's links there
I
to
would
my
s-
website and stuff.
I would say color scheme or maybe like a bigger button. Like if it were on the top
Totally,
right and it was like a colorful button, like maybe red, blue, whatever, and then it says mint here or something like that, or uh drop down
totally.
for links. Yeah.
I think one of the problems is like that UI was kind of one of the few, excuse me, things that we vibe coded. So it was a little. I find the vibe coding gets delicate or fragile. So we kind of put it in there and then just like, yeah, let's just not touch it. Everything's working. Um, but yes, you're totally right. It should be a bit more visible. Next time, well, I learned a ton sort of working on this with Pepe God. So yeah, lots to take forward to the next one. So there is a link. I minted them on. I guess it's called Foundation. It was a nice, easy website to sort of work with in terms of just slapping up some NFTs. They are there. I'm gonna. They're not
So
cheap, but there's not a lot of them. It's
so
these are special ones.
I'm noticing like under collections because when I got there, it's like mostly Canadian pennies it looks like, and then at the bottom it's like the sold ones. Uh
Yeah,
so is it separated by collections where
it is. Okay, so what I did for some reason is I decided to put. I wanted to rekindle the old galleries from a couple years ago. You know, the idea that Decentraland is a good place to actually show, promote, display art, um, and connect it to NFTs and ordinals. So I decided for some reason to make the American ones into ordinals and the Canadian ones into NFTs. Um, the ordinals are a lot more complicated in terms of setting up, and I kind of didn't do the metadata properly, so I have to recombine them into a collection. But if I sell one, then I can't recombine that into a new collection. So they're not for sale at the moment, embarrassingly. But I don't think a lot of Decentralanders are using, Bitcoin. Well, are collecting ordinals as much as the NFTs. So that's what happened there. If you want an American one, there are there. I did put some American ones up on the Foundation um, NFT site. You just have to go to collections, and just so you know, there's two Canadian and two American sort of just nice shiny pennies, and there's 10 of them each. They're just there in case anyone wanted to buy one that's a little bit cheaper than the one of ones. And to me, just so you guys know, it sounds so corny. I don't like pushing stuff or selling stuff like that was, but
no
there
bro.
are there are some there's a couple American ones there for sale. However, give me a bit of time. If you're interested in ordinals, I can hook you up with an American penny ordinal. So, yeah, and just a quick note, like we decided to not have like links to the a lot of times you float over an image and you get the green circle or green edging around it and there's a link. We wanted to make pennies in purgatory actually just not about the buying and selling of the art. So we made sure that you couldn't actually click on anything in the gallery. That's why we put the little UI there at the bottom. But rather than clutter up your screen with click here icons and stuff like that, we just wanted to keep it clear. So I could rant
Love it.
on and on. Just
And also like don't feel bad like thinking that you're trying to sell this thing because like we're asking. So
for sure. I guess it's just
So,
always a bit awkward, like NFTs. I just don't. I wanted, if somebody wants to buy one, they're there, but I don't want to push them too hard, and some fine line that I want to walk, I
of
guess.
course. I mean, and I mean, on my, my in my eyes, it's like you have been here for a while. You have been coming to my shows. You're always showing me love. You're always trying to help me get better. So, this is to
For
me, this
sure.
is one of the least things I could do for you.
Oh man. Well, that's very, very, very kind of you. And I just want to, again, this is kind of corny, but the people that buy these early NFTs, you guys will have a special place in my heart, and I do plan on working on this project for many, many years to come. I've been working on it for 10 years almost, in terms of just the collecting and trying to figure out how to photograph them properly. And Paintings in Purgatory is also a real life project, and I've had a gallery showing and lots of big plans. So early buyers are along for, I would hope, like an actual real, you're part of something hopefully that lasts for many, many years, and it's not just a fly by night PFP collection. No offense to PFP collections.
Vanessa, show me your penny.
I love that. I think let's see. Let me get into my wallet. Get in there. Oops. Let's see. Clicked on the wrong link. Hold on.
So while Canessa's getting to her wallet, like Alan, like we're having a round two pop-up get together here at the
Yeah,
Pennies in Purgatory build. Like what was it? Was it yesterday or the day before that we all just like had a what was it, a auditory palate cleanser?
you got it. Heck
I
yeah.
was cleansed. I was cleansed. Thank you.
Perfect. Yeah, yesterday, thank you for coming by. And we listened to Vivaldi's Four Seasons, which I feel is like sort of like the antithesis to, let's say, the current DJ scene. You need an orchestra, patience to play for 45 minutes. It's one of my favorite songs of all time. I consider it probably the greatest piece of music ever written. Obviously, that's subjective. But yeah, so I just wanted to have one little event there and test out the scene, and just do something a little bit different. So it was fun. It was nice. I'm glad I did it, and I'm glad people showed up and hopefully enjoyed it. Did sorry, go ahead. Yeah, no, go for it.
No, I was gonna shift because I see Unk is trying to get to us here. Hey Unk, so the coordinates that we just shared on Discord in the general chat, type those coordinates -70, comma -67 into the chat, like type them together, and then hit enter and click on the blue numbers.
I'm gonna jump back there and just help and make sure.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, I was just offering. Like, want me to come get you?
Yeah. Oh, and Flawless is still here. Oh, everybody's gone. So yeah, and make sure there's no space between the coordinates. Like, just line them all up. And I've been jumping around looking at the other music lineup, and they're actually a little bit delayed. So this is perfect because they're not ready to start. We're over here. I told Dana, hey, ping us when stuff is ready, and so she's gonna let us know. So like right now, actually, this is perfect that we're over here just chilling, waiting. Here's the Unk. Okay, Unk, follow me inside. Right. Actually, wait. First, find this penny on the floor. Click that penny.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna need
Yes.
that.
Hold that penny tight. Yeah, and also I want to thank every single one of you for being here today, because Kanessa and I like were like thinking like, hey, there's music festivals happening right now. Like we don't think many people will come to the CBD space today, but all of you have proven us wrong.
Yeah, and we were gonna keep it short just so that we didn't take airspace away from any of the artists. So we appreciate everybody being here, and I do see Miali Music down there in the crowd. I threw you a follow. Hello, welcome. I saw you in Decentraland too. So it's been so nice connecting with everybody. Every Saturday, going on 3.5 years. This is week 182, so we talk a lot. I don't know that half of what we say is intelligible or coherent, but we love talking about Decentraland. So it's a good place just to connect with users, and X is usually the place I'd say where most people, give messages, like send information, what parties are coming up, everything like that. So glad to connect with you. I didn't want to join Twitter for the longest time because Fermion kept asking, "Are you on X? Are you on X?" I was like, "No." Fermion just wants my seed phrase. I don't trust this Fermion. And then finally I joined X, and then I realized Fermion has a heart of gold, so she wasn't trying to get me. She just wanted me to get connected.
Totally.
All
Hey, just
all right.
I
Oh,
was
go
gonna
ahead.
give you sorry to jump in. I was gonna say, excuse me. I was gonna give clear instructions on how to get the emote just once here, so that everyone can get it in case there's any confusion. We did make the emote dispenser kind of a pain in the butt, because I didn't want a bunch of bots running in or randos just running onto the scene, clicking and leaving. To me, it's like, sorry, no go, buddy. This emote is for Decentraland users that know that there's sometimes a little trick or something that you got to do, and you got to figure it out. So it's pretty simple, but we didn't leave any instructions. So just to make sure for everyone, there's a penny lying on the floor, on the ground floor, or in what I call the lobby. You have to pick it up. You have to run up to the rooftop, and then you have to kind of align yourself with the pool. There's only a couple there's a little area where you can walk up. There should be a UI that will temporarily pop up that says, toss your lucky penny, press E. So you just have to approach the pool and stand just next to it, and then press E. There's we made a little emote to flick the penny in that gets triggered, and that should give you the wearable. It's not your standard sort of display that the other wearable or emote dispensers will show. So that's how you get it. Hopefully everyone got it. If not, DM me or whatever, and let me know, and I'll hook you up.
I want to add that that's the great method to use, like, because the captcha is, to me, is like annoying, but so like
Totally.
that is such an immersive way to kind of like captcha like the the user, but without captcha.
Totally, yeah. So I was looking around at the other wearables and emotes, and like how many have been claimed, and some of them are like up to like 500-600, probably around 600 now, and only 150 people have, or even less than that, about 140 have collected this emote. So I tried to make it a little more exclusive for people that know what they're doing, who deserve it, I think, and aren't just running in there, grabbing it, and throwing it on the marketplace. So this emote's for you guys. Yeah, I'll just leave it at that.
Love you.
And make sure
Love
you
you,
grab
man.
the OP badge. I've mentioned before, but thank you to Rustan for helping us set that up. I think it was a wicked little cherry on top of the building. I'm glad it's there. So make sure you click on the little red button on the OP dispenser. It should just say badge claimed. 1 out of 20 of you will get an error. Apologies in advance. That's just life in Decentraland. I'm hoping to get 200 claims. We're up to about 180 something now, so we're getting close. But for some reason, I put 200 as the number I think would be a nice achievement for all of us, you know. So yeah, there you go. You know, can I quickly? I've said this before to people, but I do want to, you know, shout out to Pepe God, who really worked his ass off. We worked so. I realized I sent him a picture, and I was looking at it. And it was back in July of what I had hoped to see the building as, or like an initial sketch. So it's been months and months of work, and he deserves a ton of credit on this. You know, I've always been thinking about like what is our relationship and how do we work together? You know, we're kind of partners in this, and we've built before different things, and I'd like to say that I consider him in this partnership the math, the engineering, the organization, and then that's what he handles, and then I handle the language and the some degree of the art and the design and the NFTs and that sort of stuff. So in the end, we overlap on a ton of this stuff where we come together, and but it really is a really cool partnership, I think. And I just always make sure that he gets that credit. This is his building as well, so it was a team effort.
Love it, love it. Dude, thank you for building this. And also, I mean, I think it's pretty clutch that you put the open page badge claim here at the music festival. I think
Mm-hmm.
it could be a precursor of what's to come. And I mean, we have Nana down there in the listeners. I bet he's got a big old smile on his face after seeing that OP claim at the music festival. And hey,
Ah.
so like, I mean, Nana,
Mm-hmm.
this is like the opportunity to kind of like just even start imagining like what could be, and like imagine like possibly every single build at a music festival having a badge claim. These are things that could happen, um if we all play our cards right.
Absolutely. Welcome, Nana. Thanks for being here or listening.
Yes.
I'm not sure where you are.
Yeah, yep, he's down there in the listeners here
Cool.
on the X space. And so I saw connect but I saw okay, I want to pass it to one of our new speakers because we have Make and Dr. Drip up here, but I thought I saw
Mm-hmm.
Canessa unmute her mic real quick, trying to say something. So I'm gonna
Oh,
pass
I
it
was
to
probably
Canessa.
just like, just probably hot micing or something. Nothing important here to say.
Nothing deep and profound.
Nope.
All right, maybe next time. Okay, Make, I believe you were up first. I'll pass it over to you and then Dr. Drip.
I definitely wasn't awake first, but here I am. Hi, good morning. Holy sheesh. First of all, huge congratulations, Alan. And also thanks for hanging out with me, Vaped, and a couple others till 4 in the morning, at least East last night. That was awesome to have
Heck
the
yeah.
fam on the super after hours late night last run for me, and the families. Incredible job, not only for being supportive, for growing around the space. I did have a question for Alan. The first one is, did you ever look into using that Mark IV? Was that part of this process that we talked about, 6 months ago?
Yeah, I did grab that Mark IV, which is for everyone else that doesn't know, it's a Canon DSLR camera, a nice one, a fairly professional one. Funny enough, okay, so the American pennies I did take with that camera. The Canadian pennies are sort of older images of a series called the Alpha series, and it was those were shot with an older, funny enough, a T3i Rebel. But sometimes the lens is what matters. So I've got a decent Canon 100 mil macro lens that I was using with that. So yeah, and thanks for just let me talk it out with you and get some advice on cameras. I love the Mark IV. It's beautiful, and moving forward, that's what I'll be using. And hey, quickly, make thanks. It was so awesome that you were my neighbor at the festival. When I saw the first maps, I'm like, who are all these people? I'm like, Make's next door. This is perfect. And I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but I kind of feel like you and I were representing Decentraland. Um, a lot of the events and the participants and the musicians are kind of, let's just say, non-daily users of Decentraland. So you did an amazing job. Your build looks great. Your set the other night was killer, and it was awesome having you as my next door neighbor.
I'm super stoked you were my neighbor too, brother. Yeah, I gotta say, might be a huge shout out to Team OVA. They don't always jump up to say hi, but they work so hard, pretty much nonstop from start to finish. And of course, Vaped and Jambert and Nate Guppy and Mew and Jesus. I mean, this everybody who took their time to make the Beast Party Pad special. I'm super grateful for. I hope you got emotes and fun and had a good time. It's crazy because I guess I want to say it was 2 years ago. We did a Make a Mew Fest together while everything was sorting out, and had ourselves a party, and this started the journey. And here I am sitting next to Mew usually all night on Fridays before he has to wake up and hang out with you guys. And I try and wake up, and we got to play the main stage, and we got to put on some of the dopest people we've met. I've met some of my best friends that I talk to now every week, because we started down a road in Decentraland of playing music, and it was so incredibly great to have that experience with the friends. Think that last experience yesterday morning till 4 a.m. to just take every last drop of it and leave it on the table. I'm just incredibly grateful and so thankful for all those around me who make this so special. So sheesh. And I don't know, Mew, did you already do we let people know about what are they called? Proposals? How does that work? Is that
Yes, good call, good call. Thank you, Make. Okay, so last night, while the party was going on at the a kid called Beast Party Pad at the music festival, we submitted a proposal for a point of interest star. Um, for Make's parcel where we host the Meta Beast roaming party. Um, I will pitch my proposal to you guys in here. Hopefully you guys like it. The Meta Beast roaming party has been live for over a year and a half. We have featured we well hold up. There it is. We have featured around 22 DJs to date, with many of them returning and many more to come. And yeah, we host these events every Friday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, and we love seeing you all there. We have submitted this proposal for the POI so far. We have 13 votes, yes votes, and 966,406 voting power towards the yes side. So thank you everyone for the votes if you've already voted. And if you haven't, I'm dropping the link to the proposal here in Decentraland, and I'll drop it also in the comments of this space. How do I do, Make?
Man, you did a great job. Vanessa, we did it. We finally did it. We were sitting there talking, and we're like,
It's about time. It's
yeah.
about
Muse, like, I've had enough of you talking about this. I'm
Yeah.
doing it. That's really
Yeah,
what happened.
literally, because I was telling him, I'm like, if I do this, I won't vote for it. And so then Make was like, yeah, well, I'll do it, and then like Make made a comment like, crap, we still have to do that, and I'm like, you know what, I'm doing it. We're getting that star.
Well, I appreciate it. I think we grinded enough to figure out if we can land on the map. I want to also shout out Nana from Other Page. Thank you so much for being with us to meet our very passionate community of builders. We can't thank you enough for opening up the APIs so we could really get a chance to celebrate everything we do out here. And it's been a really lovely add to the community. It means a lot to us. The badges mean a lot to us. We got people collecting badges, as you heard, Alan, every day, every Friday for sure. Um, Man, this has been such an incredibly fun music festival for the people around us, and I just hope we all get to keep growing. Huge shout out to Kim and the team. We see you down there. We can't thank you enough for including a lot of us and letting us be a part of the growth. It's just been so incredibly special this year, and I hope you walk away feeling as good as we all do.
I'm so proud of you, Make. I'm so proud of the team, and really just so far an amazing music fest this year. You definitely need that POI, and you got it. You hit the threshold, so it's yours. I'm excited for you. It'll it's overdue, and it just goes to show, like, if you come into Decentraland, like, anybody can come here, anybody can start doing events. If you don't have land, hit me up. Like, that's not a problem. For gosh, for like $5 on OpenSea, you can buy a Decentraland name that gets you your own world to build in, which is like bigger than a parcel of land. But people will lend you land for free. You can rent it, you can buy it. Like, once you do that, you could be, I mean, like all of these guys, like, you could be doing this time next year. Like, you could be at the show. So I don't know, like, to me, that potential is so powerful, just to know that, like, you can come in and you can just do shit here. Or if you're not a musician, look at what Alan did. He's a photographer. He made this cool build, and there's just so many opportunities, like literal opportunities. If you were in the space earlier, you got some alpha, you know what we're talking about. Like, stay tuned. But yeah, just this was a good week to celebrate, like, friends, just seeing friends on the stage. It was I know Sin and I talked, like, we're proud of everybody so much.
That was probably the coolest thing I've ever done on the internet. Like, I was having major imposter syndrome before that all started. And just felt so incredibly good. And literally, that all started like, this has all happened together in Decentraland, amongst friends, challenges, excitement, and an extreme reward, man. I mean, this is like, I mean, Vape down there, I probably talk to every week, whether he's playing or not, and in 5 different projects. And we were sitting there DJing at 4 in the morning, and he's laughing at me as my board is like deciding it doesn't want to work with. Literally, my stuff after running for the last 2 days was finally like, I don't want you to play with me anymore.
Mick, you need a vacation after this, and brother, your equipment needs a vacation after this.
I literally look like a raccoon right now. Like, I mean, I usually look like a raccoon these days, but I woke up and I'm like, oh my God, oh, it's me. Um, it's not going to be a full reset, but it's exciting. Today is, the end of at least full make hardcore music fest, Tomorrow I get to sign my document away from my house cuz that's been going on this whole time, and then I fly one more time to Colorado on Wednesday. I pick up some crap and I fly home, and it's like this giant chapter has all taken place simultaneously, like house, driving, kids, music fest, beast pads, main stage, life. And it's like, I know today starts another chapter of a beautiful journey, from a different perspective, in my heart, in my head, in my mind. The one thing ain't changing. I love me some Decentraland, and I just think we've got a full steam ahead. Um, chapter next is Welcome the Normies. So you heard it here first. There's going to be a t-shirt. I can't wait.
Make, you deserve a break. Thank you for sharing that with us. I see Dr. Drip came up a little bit ago, and then Kim just came up. Kim's got her hand up, so maybe we could jump to Kim, and then definitely want to hear from Dr. Drip. So good morning, Kim. Happy Festival Day. How are you?
Hi, everyone. Happy day 4. I'm sure I'm just like all of you, exhausted and happy and exhausted and like all the things. It's been amazing. I'm about to go full time into mom mode till the main stage performances, but just wanted to swing by really quick, give a huge shout out to everyone that's been performing. Alan, the pennies build is so fun. The performers, Make, Sin, everyone at the Meta Beast. I don't want to leave anyone out, but like Kanzi, your build was amazing. Like it's so fun seeing you all get highlighted and us being able to give you more opportunities to do what you naturally do best, and like that's the point, but also getting some new people in and new eyes in to ensure we're not just talking to our same circle all the time. So that's why we have these other streamers, and they brought their fans in, and I've seen them running around today again asking more questions. So it's really rewarding, and I hope you all are ready for a very big 2026. So I'm going to go back on mute because I'm in hard mod mode, but I just wanted to say thank you everyone for like showing up and just giving it 100% this year.
I love that. Can we put that on a freaking t-shirt? Hard mom mode. Like, you know what that means. You're like, I know what that means. Those of us that are moms, they know, you know what it means to be in hard mom mode. So have a good day, Kim. We will see you later. Hope you just survived. You just survived.
Is it the same as hard degen mode?
No, DJ's got nothing on moms. I'm sorry. Like, mom life is like thug life, just with like sippy cups and applesauce on our shirt. So,
So it's like working with my dad. For example, today I almost got crushed by a refrigerator because he was
yeah,
flipping it over to my side with his skid steer.
that sounds exactly like parenthood. Yeah,
Okay. Yeah,
yeah,
I had to jump out of the way before getting crushed and stuff like that. Almost tripped, and
yep.
it was
Your
great.
kid. That really just sums up parenthood really well.
Well, I mean, Kim, I'm sure you have been hearing all the flowers I've been giving you, you and the team. And yeah, like you guys are doing great, amazing work. And I love the direction that the foundation is heading towards, like, especially when it comes to these big staple events. Um, like, wow. My biggest wow is just the performers, how there was a higher percentage of those performers that just understood what we're doing here, that get it. I mean, like, okay, guys, I'm gonna share an embarrassing story here. Office Drummer, for example, like he was one of our biggest performers here in the music festival. So I came across him on Decentraland. I didn't know who he was. I was just like, I was just interacting with him like I would be to like a new user, anyone that needs help, and he asked for help. So I was, and so then I'm like all proud of myself. I'm like, yeah, got him in the CVD Discord, and then he types in chat, "Hey guys, I'm performing tomorrow, by the way," and I'm like, "What's your Twitch?" And then I saw. So it was I had fun this year.
Yeah.
There,
I saw their name too. I was like, oh, that's a cool name. But yeah, I mean, I like
it
it. I
didn't
like just
click.
being able. Yeah, well, and it's nice to meet people just like without knowing anything about them. Like it is because it doesn't matter how many followers a person has. Like they're just a person. Like that happened to me a few times at ETH Denver, and somebody was like, "You're like a KOL," and I'm like, "No, like no. Like I'm just like I'm a me. Like that's I." So I think
Definitely a
maybe
KOL.
Nah,
Definitely
nah,
KOL.
nah. Donut lover. But I think it's nice to
Don't
be able to meet people without that like that you didn't get to.
preconception.
Yeah, yeah. You just meet them where they're at.
Yeah, exactly. No, and that's kind of what I wanted to round out my long rant with. The like in other performances, there are the or other festivals, like the big talents don't just interact with us, you know? They will interact with Kim or the foundation, but they don't just like interact with its community, with the platform's community. And here we are, and there we had Mia Music, we had Office Drummer with us. I mean, we had Henny Wubbs. Like, I can't forget Henny, of course. Like, I'm just the biggest Henny fan ever. Me and Make are fighting for that title currently. Uh,
Henny
so
Wubbs got to see me perform and I almost passed out.
yeah, Henny Wubbs came to Make's performance. Like that is a big win. And then she came to the party pad. Oh,
And
by the
we
way,
had a bunch of people come, like Mia down there who's hanging out with us. Like, we got to really meet the people, like the change in approach, to have the streamers come and really support and not just come mail it in and sometimes not even come, but to really come and even share on their scenes. Like, Henny did such a cool thing when she was live and literally like curated her explanation of Decentraland. I watched a bunch of new people jump from her stream and come in. So sorry to bogart what you were saying, Sim, but I'd also just say when the main stage performers come in, if they're rocking their Twitches or whatever, do the same thing. Go say hello, jump in their thing, not to shill DCL, but to meet our future family. And by the way, I see Metabeast down there. We miss you. Look at you. You're like a flying handsome Metabeast.
indeed, indeed. And also, okay, so I've noticed that we kind of had a missed opportunity here, but maybe we can correct it. The Beast Party Pad is right next door, and there are wearables to be claimed there. If there are any that haven't, maybe Unk Dino hasn't claimed their kid called Beast wearables. So should we migrate over to the party pad for a little bit?
Yeah, we could. That would be good. And I did want to bring it back to Dr. Drip, who came up as a speaker, and we haven't heard from yet. So,
Drip.
oh, Unc, 2 and 5 year olds. Oh, you're in the trenches, brother. You're in the trenches.
I act like a 2 and 5 year old
Yeah, you
sometimes.
do. You do. But we keep you. We've adopted. We've. We can't rehome you now. Like
Nope, too late.
nobody would take you, so you're ours.
Yeah, that's basically it.
Uh, okay.
All right, so everyone, we're going to migrate next door. I'll jump over so we can have the coordinates here.
And that was
Uh,
horrible. We're not going to rehome you. We love, we're keeping you.
oh, thank God! I thought I was in jeopardy.
Liu, you should turn the lights on for him.
They're actually already on, or as soon as I came in or touched the parcel, they were on, and my Decentraland just crashed. So I'm coming back in.
Okay, I'm back. I made it. Sorry, I was
Hi.
helping my baby chicks. I'm with 11 baby chicks right now. This is as close to parenthood as I get.
Doc gets chicks.
I love that.
Doc gets chicks. Yes, I pretend. What up, everyone? What the heck is up? Another successful music fest. I always feel magical during music fest. A lot of us jumped in during this time, and so every time of year when it comes around, it brings back all those initial vibes we had, and the vibes just keep going and going and getting better every year. I think the music this year was amazing. The live artists, the main stage artists. I think we did a really good job of finding our real musicians in our community and making sure that they have a place on stage, and using the tech that Decentraland has for streaming. There's something different when you do a stream in Decentraland, and it's like crazy immersive. And the whole 3D environment, it's like Twitch doesn't have that, and maybe one day they will, but it's like we have something that's so cool here, and Music Fest has always been just the pinnacle of that, and the spotlight for that kind of tech. So I wanted to give big ups to all the artists, but and there's a couple things I want to talk about. I'll be quick, but first I wanted to give big ups to Alan Howick. I actually got to preview the Pennies in Purgatory project a little bit before everyone else. Alan and I were talking about ordinals. Um, the First of all, I just want to comment on the actual project. I think that the alignment between the as we phase out real money and currency becomes digital, it's really cool that he's taken an art project to catalog um, what is one day going to be art, and that's coinage. And the way that he did it is it's so high quality and it's so cool. And that kind of putting it on ordinals, that stuff gets expensive. So I wanted to give flowers to Alan because he got up here and said that he's not always comfortable shilling, and that's something that we all can resonate with deeply. Nobody likes to get up and sell, even if it's something that they poured their heart into. Especially for those of us that are non-extractive in this community, and most of Decentraland isn't here to make a quick buck. We're here to actually show off some tech and show off some art, and I think that sorry, the chicks. Um, I think that when OGs like Alan or like M's Forever on Chain build gets up and tries to involve the community with something that means a lot to them in a non-extractive way. M is donating to animal research foundations with the proceeds. Alan had a lot of cost that went into uploading these inscriptions, and he took that up front. And you could see that he's not even up here trying to recoup that money. This is his passion project, and I think that's really beautiful. So big ups to Alan. And the build was right next to the music festival. I actually thought that I was leaving. I was like, oh man, I got to dip real quick and go grab this, but it was like right there. We were still there. I thought that was really cool. I think that it's a great entry point for any new users who are venturing to music festival who want to get into claiming OP badges, which that's what I want to talk about briefly. I'll keep it quick, but OP badges, for me, you guys have noticed I've been posting like a lot about. I'm quickly becoming obsessed. I know we've had like a bunch of OGs that were using them and dispensing them into Decentraland. Rustan made a really great script that's super easy to install. Um, and I know that they do allow, they have an OP pass, and it's like a premium pass. I think the floor is $250 to $300, and having that pass is what lets you access the API, so you can like streamline your own tokens, your own badges into Decentraland. But what Rustan has put together is an unofficial Decentraland community. So you could reach out to the CBD Discord. You could reach out to Rustan if you want to get some sort of a badge claim going in your build. But if you want to start your own community and get your own community's badges in the build, you will need an OP pass for now until they open that up. But I just wanted to talk briefly about what these badges are, because we all were collecting POAPs for so long, and in 2021 it was it was like I don't even know what it was. It was everyone would freak out over these POAPs, and you would go wherever the POAP went. And I think we were initially thinking like one day these might be worth money, or one day you'll be able to sell these. That never happened. Did it? We've got all our beautiful POAPs collecting dust on what X died chain or something, and it never really reached fruition. And I believe that's what OP Badge is doing.